Right. Let's get one thing straight. Forget all the fancy, overpriced superfoods for a minute. The real powerhouse is sitting right there in your fridge. It's the egg. Simple, cheap, and absolutely packed with goodness. But here's the secret. Most people get only a fraction of its potential. In this guide, we're going to change that. I'm going to show you step by step how to unlock 10 times the benefits from every single egg. No complicated nonsense, no expensive gadgets, just easy tips, simple cooking moves, and daily habits that transform this basic food into supercharged fuel. So, pay attention. If you want more energy and better health, this is for you. Like this video and subscribe. Class is in session. You don't need a culinary degree, you just need the right knowledge. We will break it down in an incredibly easy to follow way. Think of each tip as a small upgrade to your daily routine. Start with just one. Maybe change how you cook them tomorrow morning. Or start pairing them with a new ingredient this week. Start small. These little adjustments, these minor tweaks, they add up. Before you know it, you'll have a foundation of health built from the simplest ingredient. Work smarter, not harder, in the kitchen. The promise. A 10-minute guide to a lifetime of benefits. Move beyond just scrambling or frying. We'll explore choosing the right egg, why the yolk is your best friend, and how combining eggs with simple foods creates synergy. This isn't a diet. It's a lifestyle upgrade. Understand the why behind the what. When you understand why a method works, you're more likely to stick with it. This knowledge will empower better choices every day, effortlessly. Get ready to see the humble egg in a whole new light. By the end, you'll see it not just as breakfast, but as a tool. A tool to help you feel fuller for longer, to build stronger muscles, to sharpen your mind, and even to save money. We'll turn your kitchen into a laboratory for better health. The egg is our star. Every section is a new lesson, a new technique for your arsenal. Stop wasting this food's potential. Supercharge your health, one egg at a time. The journey begins now. Before we get to the how, you need to understand the why. Why are eggs so bloody brilliant for you? Let's look at the proof. An egg isn't just a single ingredient, it's a complete nutritional package, designed by nature. A single large egg provides about 6 grams of high-quality protein. It contains all 9 essential amino acids, the fundamental building blocks your body needs for repairing muscle after a workout. Building healthy skin and hair, this makes eggs a complete protein source, a gold standard in nutrition. It's a biological masterpiece, all wrapped up in a neat little shell. But the benefits go far beyond protein. Eggs are a vitamin and mineral treasure chest. Vitamin D, crucial for bone health and immune function. Vitamin B12, essential for nerve function and the creation of red blood cells. And let's not forget choline, a vital nutrient that many people don't get enough of. Choline is a rock star for your brain. It helps with memory. Choline helps mood. Choline helps muscle control. So when you eat an egg, you're not just filling your stomach, you're directly fueling your brain and nervous system. Now, let's talk about a practical everyday benefit, feeling full. There's solid science behind this. Studies have shown that eating eggs for breakfast can increase feelings of satiety. Bagels, cereal, when you feel fuller, you naturally tend to eat fewer calories throughout the rest of the day. This simple effect can be a powerful ally in managing your weight without feeling like you're constantly hungry or deprived. It's a simple biological hack to help you stay on track with your health goals. The proof is also found in the performance of people who rely on their bodies for a living. Professional athletes, bodybuilders. After intense physical exercise, your muscles are screaming for repair. The high-quality protein in eggs provides the exact materials needed to mend those muscle fibers, helping you recover faster and grow stronger. This isn't just anecdotal, it's applied science. When the world's top performers consistently use a specific food for recovery and fuel, you should pay close attention. The facts are clear. The egg is a nutritional heavyweight. Alright, let's tackle one of the biggest culinary crimes of the last few decades, throwing away the yolk. Some people, in a misguided attempt to be healthy, order egg white omelets and toss the most nutritious part of the egg in the bin. This is a massive mistake. The egg white is great, don't get me wrong. It contains more than half of the egg's total protein and is very low in fat. It's a lean source of power, and it certainly has its place. If you're looking for pure, unadulterated protein, the white is your go-to. But stopping there is like buying a brand new car and only using the radio. The yolk, that beautiful golden orb, is where the magic truly resides. It's a concentrated blast of essential nutrients. This is where you'll find almost all of the egg's vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, and choline, which is critical for brain health. The yolk also contains lutein, zeaxanthin, both linked to eye health and reduced risk of macular degeneration. So when you discard the yolk, you are literally throwing away vitamins, minerals, protective antioxidants. You are shortchanging your body. Now I can hear you thinking, but what about the fat and dietary cholesterol? Let's clear the air on that. Yes, the yolk contains fat and dietary cholesterol, but old science misled people. The healthy fats in the yolk help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K. Without the fat, your body can't make full use of them. For most people, dietary cholesterol has little impact on blood cholesterol. Your body makes cholesterol, and eating eggs usually doesn't raise heart disease risk. It's a myth that needs to be cracked. To get the full supercharged benefit of the egg, you must eat the whole thing. The white and the yolk work in synergy. They are a team. The protein from the white and the dense nutrients from the yolk create a complete food greater than the sum of its parts. Think of it as nature's perfect meal plan, portioned and packaged for you. Eating the whole egg ensures you get protein, healthy fats, vitamins, minerals, all in one go. So, from now on, make a promise to yourself. No more naked egg whites. Embrace the golden rule and eat the whole damn egg. How you cook your eggs is just as important as what you eat them with. You can have the best, most nutritious, pasture-raised egg in the world, but if you cook it the wrong way, you can destroy its benefits or load it up with unhealthy extras. Some cooking methods are simply better at preserving the egg's delicate nutrients and keeping the meal lean and clean. The goal is to apply heat in a way that makes the egg safe and delicious without adding a load of unnecessary fat, grease, calories. It's about respecting the ingredient. Let's start with two of the purest methods. Boiling is simplicity itself. You place an egg in water and heat it. There's no added oil, no butter, no grease. It's just egg and water. This method keeps the nutritional profile of the egg almost perfectly intact. Soft-boiled with a runny yolk for dipping toast, hard-boiled for a quick snack or to slice over a salad. Boiling is a foolproof way to get all the goodness without any of the guilt. Poaching is similarly brilliant. By gently simmering the egg in water, you get a beautiful tender result with a liquid yolk, again, with zero added fat. These methods are your baseline for healthy egg preparation. Of course, sometimes you want the satisfaction of a scrambled egg or a beautiful omelet. That's perfectly fine, but the key is control. The mistake many people make is turning the heat up too high and drowning the pan in oil or butter. Instead, use a non-stick pan and just a touch of a healthy fat, like a small splash of olive oil or a tiny pat of butter, just enough to prevent sticking. Keep the heat on medium or medium-low. Cooking eggs slowly over gentle heat not only prevents them from becoming tough and rubbery, but it also helps protect some of the more delicate nutrients from being damaged by excessive temperatures. Control your fat, control your heat. On the other end of the spectrum are the methods you should generally avoid if your goal is to supercharge your health. Deep frying an egg in a pool of vegetable oil, for example, is going to saturate it with unnecessary fats and calories, completely defeating the purpose of eating this nutritious food. Cooking eggs with processed meats like bacon or sausage in a greasy pan also adds a significant amount of saturated fat and sodium. The aim is to let the egg be the star of the show, not to bury it under a mountain of unhealthy additions. Cook smart, cook clean, and let the natural perfection of the egg shine through. An egg is a powerhouse on its own, but when you pair it with the right partners, you don't just add to the meal, you multiply the benefits. This is about creating nutritional synergy, where the combination of foods is far more powerful than each food eaten alone. The single most effective way to do this is by combining your eggs with vegetables. Vegetables are packed with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, but they lack the substantial protein and healthy fats found in eggs. When you bring them together, you create a perfectly balanced, incredibly satisfying meal that covers all your nutritional bases. Think about how easy this is to implement. Making an omelet? Don't just make a plain one. Toss in a handful of spinach for iron and vitamins, some chopped bell peppers for vitamin C, and a few mushrooms for B vitamins. The possibilities are endless. Scrambling eggs? Sauté some onions and tomatoes in the pan first. Having a hard-boiled egg for a snack? Pair it with some crunchy carrot sticks or slices of cucumber. The fiber from the vegetables aids your digestion and works with the protein in the eggs to keep you feeling full and satisfied for hours, crushing any cravings for unhealthy snacks later in the day. Another power pair is eggs and whole grains. Refined carbohydrates like white bread or sugary cereals can cause your blood sugar to spike and then crash, leaving you feeling tired and hungry again soon after. Whole grains, on the other hand, contain complex carbohydrates and fiber, which provide a slow, steady release of energy. When you pair the high-quality protein of an egg with the sustained energy from whole grains, you create a breakfast that fuels you for the entire morning. A classic example is a poached egg on a slice of whole grain toast, or scrambled eggs served alongside a small portion of oatmeal. This combination stabilizes your blood sugar and provides lasting energy. Finally, let's talk about pairing eggs with a small amount of healthy fats. While the egg yolk already contains healthy fats, adding another source can enhance the meal's flavor and its nutritional profile. A fantastic partner for eggs is the avocado. Sliced avocado on the side of your scramble, or mashed onto toast under your fried egg, adds creamy texture, fiber, and heart-healthy monounsaturated fats. A light drizzle of extra virgin olive oil over your eggs, or a sprinkle of nuts and seeds on top, can also do the trick. These fats not only make the meal more delicious, but also help your body absorb the fat-soluble vitamins present in the eggs and vegetables even more effectively. Right, so yeah, pair smart and enjoy the benefits. You have the right egg, you're cooking it the right way, you're pairing it with the right foods. Now, let's consider the final piece: when you eat them. For the vast majority of people, the most strategic time to eat eggs is in the morning. Start your day with a high-protein meal like eggs. It sets a powerful metabolic tone for the hours that follow. Unlike a carbohydrate-heavy breakfast that can cause a mid-morning crash, the protein and healthy fat in eggs provide steady fuel. That steady fuel keeps energy stable and mind sharp, helping you avoid the mid-morning fog. The breakfast effect of eggs is well documented. Their ability to promote satiety is a game changer. Eating eggs in the morning helps regulate appetite all day, making you less likely to reach for sugary snacks or overeat. Think of it as a preemptive strike against poor food choices. Front-load your day with high-quality protein, and you quiet false hunger signals that lead to grazing. For weight management or better eating habits, an egg breakfast is extremely effective. But eggs aren't just for breakfast. They make a fantastic, quick, satisfying lunch. Hard-boiled eggs mashed with avocado in a whole grain wrap. A quick frittata with leftover vegetables. Light enough to avoid sluggishness, substantial enough to power your afternoon. Don't rule out eggs for dinner. You might not want a massive 3-egg omelet right before bed, but a light egg-based meal can be perfect. Shakshuka, eggs poached in a flavorful tomato sauce. A light salad topped with sliced hard-boiled egg. The protein helps muscle repair overnight, especially after a workout. The key is to listen to your body. Whether it's for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, incorporating eggs strategically into your day can profoundly impact your energy, appetite, and overall health. Knowledge is useless without action. You can know all the benefits of eggs, but if you don't consistently eat them, it means nothing. The secret to making lasting change is not relying on willpower, but building a solid habit. The easiest way to do this is with a technique called habit stacking. This means you link the new habit you want to form, eating eggs in a healthy way, to an existing habit you already do automatically every day. Let's build a practical example. What is the first thing you do when you wake up? Maybe you brush your teeth, or perhaps you make a cup of coffee. These are ingrained habits. Create a new rule. After I put the coffee pot on to brew, I will immediately take out 2 eggs and put them in a small pot to boil. You see how that works? Making coffee becomes the trigger for boiling eggs. You're not relying on memory, your old habit reminds you. Consistency beats intensity. Eat 1 or 2 eggs every single day rather than a giant 6-egg omelet once a week. Make this non-negotiable. For the first 2 weeks, be deliberate. Put a sticky note on your coffee machine or on your bathroom mirror that says, "Coffee, then eggs." Trigger: making coffee. Routine: boiling eggs. Reward: a delicious, healthy breakfast that makes you feel great. Once the habit is basic, you can start to refine it. On Sundays, after I make my coffee, I will chop vegetables for the week's omelets. This small prep makes your daily habit easier. On busy mornings, the chopped peppers and onions are already waiting. That removes friction and makes follow-through far more likely. By stacking small actions, you build an automated system for healthy eating. Even with all the positive evidence, some old myths about eggs still linger, causing confusion. Let's tackle the biggest one head-on: cholesterol. For decades, eggs were villainized because their yolks contained dietary cholesterol. The fear was that eating cholesterol would directly lead to high blood cholesterol and increase the risk of heart disease. However, extensive modern research shows this isn't true for most people. Your liver produces cholesterol naturally, and it produces less when you eat cholesterol from food. For most healthy people, eggs have minimal effect on blood cholesterol and aren't linked to higher heart disease risk. So, how many eggs is it okay to eat? There's no one-size-fits-all answer, but a guideline. For a healthy person with no pre-existing conditions like high cholesterol or diabetes, up to 1 whole egg per day fits a balanced diet. Many people, including athletes, eat more without negative effects. A common recommendation: 3 to 7 eggs per week for most adults. If you have health concerns, talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian. Another concern is food safety around raw eggs. Chugging raw eggs: risky practice. Raw or undercooked eggs can carry salmonella, which can cause food poisoning. The risk is small, but not zero. The solution: cook your eggs properly. Cook until the whites are firm and the yolks have started to thicken. That kills potential bacteria. Always handle eggs with clean hands and wash any surfaces, bowls, and utensils that touched raw egg. Finally, does eggshell color matter? Brown versus white, is one healthier? No. Shell color is set by the hen's breed. It doesn't affect the egg's nutritional content, quality, or taste. A white egg from a well-fed hen is as nutritious as a brown egg from the same diet. Instead of shell color, check labels like pasture-raised or omega-3 enriched, which reflect feed and living conditions and can change the yolk's nutrition. We've covered a lot of ground, but it all boils down to a few simple, powerful principles. Let's recap the mission. To truly supercharge the benefits you get from eggs, you need to follow these key steps. First, and most importantly, eat the whole bloody egg. The yolk is a nutritional goldmine. Throwing it away is a waste. Second, cook them in a healthy way. Boil them, poach them, scramble with minimal oil. Third, create power pairs. Add vegetables for fiber and vitamins. Add whole grains for sustained energy. These combinations make a meal greater than the sum of its parts. Next, make it a non-negotiable habit. Use habit stacking to link egg prep to something you already do. For example, making coffee. Consistency builds results. And finally, don't be afraid to experiment. Try one new, simple recipe this week. Frittata with leftover veggies. Hard-boiled egg sliced over toast with tomato and spinach. Keeping it interesting helps you stick with it long-term. These steps are not complicated. Small adjustments, combined, will change how your body uses this food. They help your health in more ways than you can count. Thank you for investing this time in your health. The journey to better well-being starts with single, manageable steps. You've just learned a dozen of them. My challenge: try one tip today. Don't wait until tomorrow. Start with something simple. Hard-boiled egg snack. Or add spinach to your morning scramble. See how you feel. Notice how your energy changes. Notice how your hunger changes. Small wins build momentum for big changes. If you found this helpful and want to take control of your health, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. We're about making health and cooking easy for everyone. Now I want to hear from you. Head to the comments and tell me, which tip will you try first? Thank you again for your time. Stay healthy, cook smart, and I'll see you in the next one.